Good afternoon. I'm here to discuss my ArcGIS story map project presentation. For my project, I chose to chronicle Easy Company 506 Paratroop Infantry Regiment of the 101st Airborne's journey throughout World War II. Easy Company will be created in Camp Toccoa, Georgia, in 1942, and then they will complete their training in the United States before going over to Europe to fight in World War II. I've always been interested in Easy Company primarily from the HBO miniseries Band of Brothers, which is based off Stephen Ambrose's book, Band of Brothers, Easy Company, 506 Paratroop Infantry Regiment, 101st Airborne, which is a fantastic book if you haven't read it. So in this, I just included two different maps, one of the United States that shows the training journey of the 101st Airborne, and in particular Easy Company, and then another that shows the fighting journey throughout Europe that the 101st and Easy Company went through. So that's the focus and subject of it. We really just wanted to show the journey where all they fought. Easy Company's war is going to be extremely busy. As a paratroop unit, they're going to be dropped behind enemy lines in several different countries. So the overarching goal or purpose of this project is to show where Easy Company went and what their war journey included. So I think it's an important part of history to understand the social history along with the tactical history of military history. And so this map kind of shows the journey of where these young men from rural America a lot of the times are going to journey to. And they start in Camp Toccoa, and then they go to Fort Benning in Georgia before going to North Carolina and Kentucky for other training, and then leaving United States from New York City on a passenger boat to go to England before they drop into Normandy, and then later drop into Holland and fight at the Battle of the Bulge in the Stone, and then capture Hitler's Eagle's Nest in Berchtesgaden, Germany, before serving occupation duty in Austria. So they're pretty well traveled, many different countries. So it lets us see an interesting backdrop of a military unit in World War II and where all they went. So this project matters because it's important to preserve and illustrate the history of the greatest generation of those World War II soldiers, and this is one of the top units of World War II. They're going to win many accolades, and it's just a really interesting story. I also think it's important because it connects to the very popular HBO miniseries Band of Brothers. And so now a fan of Band of Brothers can go on to this project, and you can be able to look at a map and see the different places that these soldiers fought and different places these episodes represent. So 2 or 3 key takeaways. One is a lot of the military training during World War II was in the Southeast, so I found that really cool. A lot of the airborne, being from the Southeast, I found that really cool. And a lot of the airborne training was in Georgia, which is the next state over for me, so that was really cool. Second is that Europe's not that big of a place when you really break it down and look at it. So while Easy Company drops into fights in really 5 different countries, it's really a kind of a small area, and they actually went in a wider area during the training than they did the war. So that's a takeaway. Another one is that Hitler and the Nazis really affected a lot of different people, and you can kind of see throughout the HBO miniseries how the different countries reacted to Easy Company coming and liberating them, or the United States forces liberating them, with the Easy Company playing a part in it. And that's kind of interesting. And so this map also shows that you can see the different countries they fought in and helped free. Again, the subject of it is going to be Easy Company. A company's about 150 men mostly. And it's going to rotate because they're going to have deaths and casualties and replacements. And people leave the unit and come and go, of course, throughout war. But a lot of the original Toccoa men are going to be the background of this unit, and travel throughout the war. And then my goal, hopefully, is to provide maps that show Easy Company's journey, makes it easy to read, and kind of puts a place on a map to these names that they're hearing, either in the book or in the movie, not the movie, miniseries. And I think it matters because of that, and also matters because we need to preserve the history of this great unit. And if a reader or a viewer doesn't take away anything other than, hey, this is where these episodes or where these soldiers fought, then I think it's a job well done. Thank you.